Will someone be joining you?
Fucking hell, I hope not. I am here to collect my father's corpse.
What an exceptional man your father was.
Yes, I never met anybody quite like him.
Don't you dare do that again!
Nothing that happens to you as a child really matters.
I'm glad you turned out so well. I think the secret is not to interfere.
They fuck you up, your mom and dad. They may not mean to, but they do.
Who says they don't mean to? I've been a useless father and a useless husband, but if I thought somebody was going to harm our children, I'd fight. Because if you love someone, you protect them.
Don't suppose you'd like a drink before dinner?
I don't drink. I watched it destroy Daddy's life. Won't you help yourself?
I'm going to give up drugs. You don't think I can?
I'm a little skeptical.
Patrick, narcissistic, schizoid, suicidal alcoholic.
Becky, self-harming, resistant depressant.
1, 2, 1!
Don't you find it hard not to take drugs?
Of course, it's a fucking nightmare being lucid.
I've told you there's something I've never said out loud and never would. The thing that I was skirting.
Just to let you know, the fireworks will be starting in a few minutes.
Do we look like children? Do we look like we're interested in the fucking fireworks?
You can take the brandy out of the fruitcake, but you've still got the fruitcake.
No, you can't.
If I'm to take control of my life, it has to be now. It's the most important thing that's ever happened to me, and I want to get it absolutely right.
I'm often asked, what role do you want to play? And this and Hamlet are the only two sort of bucket list roles I had.
Patrick Melrose is based on 5 novels by the English author Edward St. Alban.
Primarily, the sort of plot headlines are a small child is abused by his father and falls apart in his late teens and early 20s.
Patrick Melrose is really about 5 key turning points in a man's life.
He's a deeply, deeply damaged man.
He goes on a real roller coaster ride as he tries to find many forms of escape, many forms of addiction.
It's a man on the brink of collapsing into himself in an episode of drug-fueled paranoid schizophrenia.
Patrick's journey is a journey of reconciling himself to his own identity and to his parents.
So, you know, epic themes on family, class, and the brutality of both, and the tender possibilities of love in both, as well as damage.
I think the secret is not to interfere.
Good to see you, Anne. I did need to see a friendly face. Excuse me.
Patrick Melrose is this very self-destructive man with an amazing, biting British sense of humor.
Would Sir care for a dessert?
Care for it? How do you care for a dessert? Feed it? Visit it on Sundays?
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of wit there's a lot of cruel wit.
I do like you in pink. It matches your eyes.
And then there's just a lot of stuff that's just funny.
Your father's ashes will be available tomorrow afternoon.
I see. No chance of a rush job?
You find yourself being drawn in and entertained even when you feel like you shouldn't be laughing at this.
One fucking corpse!
Are you sure?
Death transforms us all, but it's not so powerful as to turn my father into a small Jew.
As an audience, I think it should be, and will be, very funny.
Hello, I'm Patrick. I turned blue in your bathroom.
We had to take the door off.
Yes.
Come in.
Tis I.
Benedict is a perfect Patrick Melrose.
Big pardon, sir? Oh, nothing, just talking to myself.
He has the wit, he has the intelligence, he can do anyone's voice.
Naturally, I've dined in Lebanon.
We're a strange boy.
I want you to listen to the silence.
I will snap you in.
Patrick Melrose is about something that everybody can relate to. It's about family.
It's a story about redemption from parental abuse.
Don't you dare do that again!
And it's an escape from the gravity that generationally we all face.
Nothing that happens to you as a child really matters.
They fuck you up, your mom and dad. They may not mean to, but they do.
Who says they don't mean to?
It's a search for identity. It's one man's search for his own self and liberation from his past.
All of us have to liberate ourselves from something in our past and find our own inner self. And that's what this series is basically about.
Patrick Melrose, I kept hearing you died.
Only once or twice.